Okay, g'day guys, welcome back. Today we are doing the sequel to the Infinite Dragon Ball History Stage 10 missions, where I took the Super Saiyan 3s in Goku's family last time. For that mission, we are doing the final trump card mission today. First Infinite Dragon Ball History, I've had to split up the category missions, but there's no dramas there. As always, time codes are in the description if you want to skip ahead to certain stages, see where certain units are at, that kind of thing. As well as the standard housekeeping on YouTube, do the like, subscribe, that kind of stuff. It's free, why not? And if you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. Also head over to Twitch if you want to jump into a stream and have a chat with me live. Information's in the bottom right there. What you're staring at on screen is a combination, pardon me, of Final Trump Card and Battle of Wits. Obviously, Potara and Majin Buu Saga crossover, which is where this guy comes in, and the same with this guy. But other than that, we may as well just jump straight into it, I guess. Just to confirm the overlay, we've got a rainbow friend in the form of the Goku and Vegeta card from the worldwide celebration campaign, I think it's called, or what should have been the 350 million download celebration. My Buu, my Gotenks transforming, has full level 10 links, as you may have just saw. That's what the little limit in the top right of his overlay refers to. But yeah, we've done a fair bit of link work on most of these units, at least to the point where they're kind of in the middle of the park. And then we've gone the extra distance on a couple of the others. But this should be a pretty good run. I like this team quite a bit. MVP 17 being in both Battle of Wits and Final Trump Card is incredibly helpful. Incredibly helpful. He's such a good unit. Just giving the whole rotation key and all that kind of stuff. He's a very, very reliable unit to have around, especially because he can hold his own as well in terms of defense, and he puts out decent numbers as well. I think we're going to push off the transforming Buu for now, because that's going to be just an attack stack, unfortunately, for Buu. We want to get a few defensive stacks if we can, but we won't link them up until kind of the Super Buu is transformed, because outside of that, he's not totally useful, and in his place we can have like the fusing card that's just going to keep us a little bit more sturdy in these early stages. But he hasn't even stacked his defense yet, and he's tanking from type disadvantage. The old LR Buu, which is very handy. We can lower attack and defense still, which is good. We may as well just get this. Yeah, I'll push Super Vegeta off as well, just because I think he might move us through a little quickly. We've already beaten the mission that you have to do it in 26 turns or whatever it is, so that's not necessarily important. But just to get the defensive stack with the Buu, even that, to be fair, probably isn't totally necessary. I'll just rearrange the rotations next time the Super Buu and the Vegeta Buu come around. I'll float them back off, and they'll just need their LR partner back on the rotation after a few turns, which is fine. No additionals with Vegeta, unfortunately, which means he's only got the one permanent attack stat leading into leading into Blue. Took a fair bit of damage from the Super, but that's okay. And then this Vegeta Blue will just kind of take no prisoners. With his 50% chance to crit, he doesn't muck around. My Super Vegeta, the INT LR one, since recording this run, I have replaced the level 3 gold crit with the Extreme Super Battle equipment, the 3 crit and 600 attack. So he's looking very healthy these days. Yeah, we'll miss the Super with these guys. It's probably the way to go. That's going to be a defensive stack, actually, which is really handy. That's what we're going to try and do, and then hopefully we'll get a few additionals from his passive and his hidden potential. So he has the potential to do 3 supers a turn. Only one of them can stack defense. All additionals and or 12 B supers only stack attack, which is still very handy. He'll make Gohan look incredibly impressive once we transform with him. Are we still lower on attack? Oh yeah, we're still on the Buu stage. Sorry, I thought we got through this already. That's okay. I think we're, what, 1, 2, 3 units with type disadvantage. Yeah, that's fine. He had his attack lowered enough, what, 3 times? And 17, I think, had his damage reduction active anyway. So yeah, there's not too much to worry about here. Vegeta Blue is out, which means we just need to cut sick. Except for we might want to put them in the second slot so as to not take too much damage. We won't fuse yet. We'll probably hold off on the fusion just so we can delay the vision of the super attacks, which is the little 10 turn bonus in the passive that the STR Super Vegito has once he's out. Oh, okay. These guys might kill. I wish I'd put the Vegito Blue there now so he could have got his passive built up a bit, and yeah, they definitely killed. Ow. Okay. Just looking at it. Yeah, we don't want to fuse yet. 140. That's 3. Is he going to get... He doesn't get key from Candy. That would be a nice little buff if he did, if he got key from Candy. Being a Buu unit. Would be very rare, obviously. But or even like maybe something different, maybe like crit chance or something from Candy spheres. I mean, it's really only relevant in this stage and a couple of the Dokkan Fest awakening stages, but oh, ow. But other than that, it would have been a nice little kind of, just a little bit of an extra bit of something here and there, but that's okay. Because that seal that he gets when he transforms is kind of 100% irrelevant. Look, we're already at the second stage of a multi-stage fight and we can't seal already, so it's a shame that they didn't really think through that part of his passive, unless they do plan to introduce... Oh, there's the additional. So that's his second attack stack and his second defense stack, if I am counting correctly. So he's 2 for 2, which is nice. If these, I'm pushing these guys now off to meet with... no, I'm just going to float them around until they fuse, and then I'll put them on rotation with the Super Vegito once he fuses as well. Otherwise, we'll probably run the Vegito Blue rotation, maybe. We'll see what we can do. Having 7 separate units, all able to link with each other, makes it kind of easy to just kind of chill, you know what I mean? It doesn't, the rotations aren't super important. 17 obviously will float the entire match unless we really need him not to. I don't think, even though they have type advantage, I don't think they should kill here. To at least give us one build up of Vegito Blue, maybe. And he didn't get supered, bummer. We could have probably put Vegito over the front. 2.3 mil. This could kill actually. No. This will kill. Yep, easy. That's a shame. He could have had 4 passive build-ups by now, and none of them. These guys are just a little bit too powerful by the looks of it. Oh, wait. Oh, good. We got Buu Piccolo, which means we will be getting defensive support. We'll be getting key, and he greatly raises defense on super. So that second slot is optimal for him, and especially type advantage here. Probably not a bad thing. I'll do that because we get 6 key from those, from any of those options actually, looking at it. So it'll be another defensive stack. The only problem with Buu Piccolo is that he doesn't get big bad bosses. So unfortunately we will not be able to see Ultimate Gohan Buu. Once we've transformed, he won't have big bad bosses active, which is a shame. But it's alright, we're getting 30% support from this guy, plus a whole lot of links. Ideally you want him obviously linked up with the Gohan from being over, I think it's 80%. But I mean, I'll take the defensive support and the high, and the Gohan, the STR one, he does raise attack and defense on super by 30% to each stat, I do believe. But the Buu Piccolo raises his own defense only by 50%, which I think is a little more ideal, especially given their stats. I think are similar. It's maybe 120% to each stat for the Buu Piccolo, maybe 120 to the Gohan. I can't kind of see it at the moment. That's okay. I think that was 3 supers from Vegito. I didn't get to see that crit attack stat, unfortunately, but he moved to the whole bar. Sorry, the counter attack stat, I should say. Yeah, we want Vegeta to start. Oh, we can't even get 3 key. Okay, so they can miss an attack. How about that? I'm going to flick the mic off in a second because I feel like I'm going to sneeze. We'll see how this turn plays out first. Actually, Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I'm getting the additional from these guys, so they'll raise their defense at least, just in case we're super close to kill. Jesus. Oh, you're gonna kill. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so that's 3 turns running Vegito Blue hasn't got a look in. And he couldn't that time either because his key was all over the shop. 370,000, obviously that's with a whole lot of support. I might go the... Yeah. I'll go that just to sort of... I think he'll still tank better, even with type disadvantage, than what the Buu Piccolo will. Or Piccaboo, whatever you want to call him. I'd like to get super here actually. Oh yeah, good. Let's see what this does. I want to say about 120, but I might be underestimating. Oh wow, holy shit. Sorry, Buu. You are far better than I gave you credit for. You're actually ridiculous. We're getting that attack stack as well, which is nice. Not the third though, unfortunately. Let's see what Piccolo is doing. 1.8 is really serviceable, given that he's supporting with defense. He's got a fair few links. I think he's supporting Q as well. I'd have to double check that, but he's also raising defense and super, which is very important, as I've already mentioned. I don't know if our damage reduction was active here, but it doesn't matter because we dodged. No worries. Okay. Yeah, Vegito Blue's going first, and I think we'll keep the Vegito Blue rotation going for a while, to be honest. Or are we going to risk it again? Yeah, he's got that much health. It's probably the best way to go. Yep, because aside from the damage reduction, the raw stats that the LR, Vegeta and Goku have, they also raise defense on super, so just keeps us a little bit safer in that first slot, and then Vegeta Blue can raise his defense on super as well to be solid in the second slot. Oh, and they're going to raise it twice. They're just going nuts. This is a pretty good showcase for them in all fairness. And here we go. Vegeta Blue finally gets a look in. First 2 stacks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and 2.9 to get out of the gate. That's the first one. The second one is 2.1. Cool. So we're on our way. Which is going good, going good. And this guy's just doing his own thing. Just a whole lot of normals. Crit counters maybe? Yeah, there's one. Jesus. And this will finish? Yep. 50% chance to crit, that's what happens. Alrighty. So, I think we're on the home stretch now. We will wait till after this phase before transforming with the LR. So he's got... Oh, he recovers 15%, he's 100%. See, he would have got Brainiacs with Vegito before he transformed into Blue. Demonic Way is a bit of a redundant passive. Redundant link, I should say. But yeah, 3 key and I think it was 40% or 30% defense. He's got all links active aside from... I didn't get to see which one that was, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll do that because he's going to get a super anyway. We'll give those orbs there to do. We won't waste too much time with the super attack, and that's going to be an ultra for
time to get serious.
LR Vegito as well. Because yeah, the amount of healing these Boos do, 15% and 8. Wait, what's I think it's 12%, so it's like 25% plus each turn when they come around to recover. It's just crazy. Oh, and he's pumping out 4 mil attack stacks now. Stats, sorry, I keep getting this mixed up with stacks and stats. And there's the additional stacking his attack at the same time as his defense. His Buuhan form is going to be something special, I feel. He's not going to take anything here, of course. Yeah. It's like nothing at all. So these guys will just do their thing. Really solid units now. I mean, all that they always were, but with that link update, they've just gave them that little bit of extra to help them age that little bit better. I feel incredibly good units though. The 3rd year anniversary fusions. It's still a super. I probably should have tried to use the super, but that's okay. Hopefully they don't additional and kill, so the Vegeta Buu can. But what am I saying? The first 3 turns we tried to do that, it failed. So we'll see what happens. Will this do anything? Yeah, a little bit. 2 mil though. I'm keeping it at a minimum, I guess. Cool. So we'll still get the 2 stacks for the passive for Vegeta Buu, which is good. You still love this unit. Still love this unit, and that silver skill orb for the additional is just so good. Given that he has 2 guaranteed attacks, it just makes the chance of a 6% additional super happening so much more. Didn't see it there unfortunately, but I have done a video. Have a sus at the top right hand corner of your screen right now, where he dodges every single attack and does 4 supers in a row after the active skill. Versus the Legendary Goku event. Definitely worth checking out. So shocking speed and legendary power are the only things he misses from Buu Piccolo. But we might get that 1 more stack for defense here, and then we'll transform next time around. But this is all over this phase. 3.4. Like, there's such healthy attack stats, and he's only 55% with a level 1 attack orb, so it's not like he's getting all this bonus attack from places that are unrealistic. He's just got out awesome, and I love it. Yeah, we might. Oh, actually, that worked pretty well. Yep, and we still got rainbow orbs there for even better. Cool. Probably should be linking the Vegeta and Goku units. They link really well, but for the sake of what we're doing here, maybe it's best just to leave it like this for the time being until we're past this phase, which I believe will probably be one of the tougher ones. Between him and Kid Buu, I think, would probably be the toughest ones. We'll probably try and get the transformation off with the STR LR Vegito, Super Vegito I should say, whenever we get a chance now, because I think we're less than 10 turns away from the final, from finishing I should say. Okay, so he's still taking big damage, we still need to keep stacking that. They just do their thing and take no damage at the same time. So I mean, look at that, we nearly fully healed just from their passives and then linking up with like Margin. Oh, he gets shocking speed from from MVP 17. We'll transform here though.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before. Don't worry, the pain is but momentary. Death will follow.
Thought I'd just let that play out for you guys. Now we'll leave him in the first slot. I probably would like to give him shocking speed from 17, but there's too many attacks in that for actually. No, we'll play it safe. Play it safe. That's going to be his 24 key. You can have that. 17 can have anything. It doesn't really matter. He's got a super. That'll keep us with all the in orbs there for whoever needs them next turn. What's he going to do here? 4.4. Yep. Just like no one's business. I think he's got a guaranteed additional with a chance for it to be a super attack, I believe. Yeah, there's the normal. And then obviously the hidden potential is an option to go off after all that as well. Sometimes it's hard to know whether it's if you've got a chance for an additional, you know what I mean? It's hard to know whether it's your hidden potential or the passive, but it's like, oh, I'm dodging too. Yep, Buu Piccolo coming in clutch. He's 3 dodge. 17 did the same thing before actually. We're looking good. We weren't below 77%, so the damage reduction is not active for 17. But he still doesn't really give a shit anyway, because he's getting a little bit of defense support from PHY Buu as well. And this should be... yeah. I think that's the way to go. Give them all that. That way Vegito Blue is getting all links, I believe. Yeah, full links. Thanks to legendary power at the front. Let's see what happens here. We should probably finish this phase, in all honesty, in this turn. With all the counters at the end, even if one of them's a super, I don't think Vegito Blue would care too much. If we get... actually, I wouldn't... I'd be 4.2, holy shit. Yeah, okay. He's really putting work, but he's only 55% as well. Jeez, he's really good. Oh, okay. I was almost going to say before this might sting, and it did a lot. That's okay, we'll recover like 25% HP next turn anyway. He's rocking around at a 2.1 first super attack. And don't worry, he'll probably finish this with a normal. Or a counter, just because. Yep. You're not even worth my time. So... oh, we're getting this fusion. Oh, brilliant. That's good. That's good. We want to see both fusions. So now we'll full heal up and then we can kind of not worry too much. I mean, we're not going to worry about anything this turn anyway. Yeah, he's got nothing. Yeah, we'll put Gohan in the middle for legendary power, I think. He's getting those 4 links. And he's got like 500. Nah, we'll play it safe. Keep playing it safe. Because that way we can move that. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect for Vegito at the end. If I do that, because that rainbow orb will come? No, it won't. That's okay. That's still almost a 24 key. That's fine. 4.4 as usual, because he's not stacking anymore, but he doesn't need to. He is so reliable, so solid. Additional super. Oh no, only additional normal. This will do nothing. Yep, Piccolo will do his thing. Perfect. Alright. And then Vegito will do a good chunk, and then all those counters will probably honestly finish off this phase. Yeah, I reckon he will. Look at that, it's 2/3 of a bar just from a normal counter. And then you get a crit counter which does literally a full bar. So a crit here. Oh, didn't even need to be. Buff Buu didn't even stand a chance. And I don't think we've touched the items yet either. Or if we have, I haven't noticed and I've stuffed up the overlay. But yeah, I think we have to go ahead like this. Unfortunately, 17 hasn't got his damage reduction still. Being that we're too high HP. So if he gets super to the end, I don't think we won't come close to dying or anything, but yeah, not a lot of links active given that the friend hasn't fused yet. That's okay. We've got defense support, obviously thanks to 17. I think it's 60%. And the 3 Q, which is perfect. These guys just doing their thing. Buu can dodge. Okay, so they'll get super, which hopefully, okay. We'll probably heal past the point where we'll be able to fuse next turn, because the Boos will be in between. Maybe I'll put Piccolo in the line of fire if I can, just so we can get the Super Vegito fused and ready to go. We've kind of got 3 rotations in the 7 minutes we've got here. Obviously 17 floats, but we've got the 2 Vegito Blues, we've got the 2 Super Vegitos, and we've got the 2 Boos. So it kind of allows for a fair bit of diversity. The Boos obviously don't link very well with anyone else, but once all the Vegitos have set themselves up, it's pretty hard to dodge the power that they throw around. Oop. What's happening here? We've frozen up. Oh, hang on. Okay, sorry. I have to cut my recordings because for whatever reason my recording software kind of stops after about 25 minutes. We haven't quite got to that stage, but I try and stop it beforehand just so I don't have to muck around. So hopefully Buu Piccolo gets supered. And not Gohan. There we go on here. Okay, so chances are we might get supered here. Yes, cool. Okay, so we'll be able to fuse next turn. I mean, it's kind of a little bit too little too late. Oh, and the dodge too, which makes life a little bit easier. Oh, you're tanking. Holy Jesus. I didn't think he'd be tanking with type disadvantage, but obviously the 50% raise on Super has worked wonders. And obviously the links as well, to be fair, but yeah, look, he's already half health. I reckon we'll finish this next turn with the fusion of Super Vegito. He's got some defense, or some health I should say, old Buu. Alright, here we go. I'll fuse first and then I'll use Vegito Blue's active skill. We'll let you listen.
Give it to me now. This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yep. Thanks, Vegeta.
Since I'm the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot, I guess that makes me Vegito. And this is Super Vegito.
Alright, the monster's out. Let's see what Vegito Blue does. Yeah, I just didn't want to see if he nullified dodging. Because I wanted to maybe see if I could get Vegito Blue to go nuts, but I think he actually might kill here.
Take a good long look. This is the true power of Vegito. Final Kamehameha!
He does. Alright, and there's that end screen. Sorry, STR Super Vegito. This is the true power of Vegito. Alrighty. Cool, so that's the final mission cleared for stage 10 of Infinite Dragon Ball history. The requirement of having 3 final trump card units in your team. I've obviously opted to go the entire team in that way. But obviously it was easy enough. Pretty sure it was a no item run at the end of the day. Loading screen is taking a little longer than usual, which is annoying. But otherwise, if you like what you saw, as mentioned up top, do the like, subscribe thing. It's free. Come over to Twitch and follow over there so that you can jump in the chat and hang out with us when we're live. And outside of that, leave a comment below with any maybe showcases or runs you would like to see in the future. I certainly read them all and try and reply to as many as I can. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.